Alright, so you get a basic $10-$20 pandemic prep kit, and the idea here is uh, isolation from viruses on a budget, and it's a good first lane starting point. Obviously, you can get more sophisticated as we stand. Virologists are saying it's twice as spreadable as Spanish flu, 8 times as spreadable as SARS, so just to give you an idea. We don't quite know the mortality rate because it's too early. The Chinese aren't honest about their numbers. But as far as prep goes, there's a base layer that it's good to be aware of. So we start out with, I would do about 6 vinyl gloves that are clear. The reasoning is people think it's all about the mask. Ultimately, it's about the hands. I mean, it's your hands that touch things, hands that touch your face, and all kinds of stuff. So to protect those is going to be key. And so we do 3 sets, just because if you're out in public or if you're exposed to other people, you can have a new set of gloves. Now I would still use antibacterial with these gloves in case you do touch your face or touch other things, and then you just rotate them every day. So if you let these air out in the sun, the clearness of it is going to help the UV penetrate and help clean the gloves. And then with 72 hours of just open air exposures in the sun, it's going to be clean again. So, and that way you can even use bleach on these, and it's not going to damage your skin. So, good protective layers there. Obviously, you can do more. Rotating a set of 3 is a good way to do it long term if you have limited resources. N95 mask. These are getting more and more sold out, so I'd get those sooner rather than later. That's going to give you basic viral protection. That's the basic layer. Obviously, you can go to the sealed masks, but you're going in the $50, $70 range. So, whatever you have, and this is more acceptable wear in public. Obviously, in the transition period, you may still have to go place to place. You have to go get groceries, etc. You have goggles. Now, you don't have to go full goggles. Obviously, this is a little bit more ideal, but even just glasses or just clear glasses, style. I mean, anything to cover the eyes. The eyes is a membrane layer, and that is going to is a point of infection. There has been one case of this guy that was bragging that, oh, I'm not going to get sick, but he actually got sick through his eyes. He's getting better, but the eye is a membrane layer. People touch their eyes, people get particulate in their eyes. So even basic glasses is going to help. So this is for clothing decontamination. Same rule: 72 hours. Set it aside, open air and sunlight. This is going to kill most of it. So if you use a mist of Clorox, you can use, as far as the mix goes, 10-15% should do it, between bleach and water, or 1 cup per gallon. So that's roughly your ratio, and that is the basics for decontamination. Again, don't forget shoes, clothing. Hands is the big one. They say the virologists say it's 10 times more important than the actual mask. So, all right, good base layer. Obviously, you get more sophisticated from here, but just so you have an idea of how to cover your bases on budget.